Hey guys, my name is Bharat, you're watching iGyan, and today we are checking out the Moto G 5G. It appears that Motorola is finally focusing on some of the products for the market, and 2020 has been a good year for the company, launching some interesting products, including the Moto Edge Plus earlier this year, along with the Moto Razr 5G as well. The Moto G 5G is a continuation of their interest in 5G, even though 5G as a technology for India may not be available for the next year or so. Motorola is already making devices that do support 5G. So if you do buy a phone today, you will have support for 5G when it does become available in India. So as far as the box is concerned, typical Motorola packaging. Inside the box, you will get the phone itself along with a case to protect your phone. And then you also get a 20-watt charger along with a USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable. You do get some documentation and a SIM ejector tool. Taking a look at the phone itself, the front has a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus display. This has a 2400 by 1080 pixel resolution, giving it 394 pixels per inch. It is a 20:9 aspect ratio, so the form factor is pretty long. Versus being wide, it is actually quite comfortable in the hand. You do have considerable bezels around the display. It's not completely edge to edge, but there is a 90% active touch area. In the punch hole in the front of the display, you will find a 16 megapixel camera, which is a 4 megapixel quad pixel camera. It has an f2.2 aperture and a 1 micron pixel size if you're capturing 16 megapixel shots. On the bottom of the device is a headphone jack. Again, rare to find that nowadays, but it's there. And then you also have a USB Type-C port along with the single loudspeaker on this device. On the right is the power button and the volume buttons. On the top is a noise cancelling microphone. On the left is the SIM tray. Now this does have a rubber gasket as well as the ability to add in 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and a micro SD card. You also have a dedicated Google button on this device as well. On the back is the whole host of cameras. So you get a 48 megapixel main camera with an f1.7 aperture, and you also get an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera with an f2.2 aperture, and then you do have a 2 megapixel macro camera. There's also the Motorola logo on the back, which does house the fingerprint sensor, and there is a LED flashlight next to the camera for lighting during photography as well as video. Now the device does have Android 10 out of the box, and the company does promise an update to Android 11 along with 2 years of security updates. So that's nice. It's safe factor that for at least 2 years you do get the security updates. But when you power on the device, you'll find that in typical Motorola fashion, this does not have any bloatware whatsoever. It's running more or less stock Android. There is the Motorola app that allows you to customize a few things, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But overall, the user interface is super fast and responsive. And the phone does have your usual apps included. For example, the FM radio is included. Also, an audio effects app is included, which allows you to customize or equalize the audio. So if you do have headphones that do have a flat sound, you can really pump up the bass via this and get a better sounding output from your speakers or from your headphones. Now coming back to the Motorola app, it allows you to customize quite a lot of things. You do have a whole host of gestures that Motorola devices are known for. So you can continue to double chop to enable the flashlight. You can also twist your wrist to open up the camera. You also have things like 3-finger shortcut or lift to unlock or flip for do not disturb. All of these features typically known in Motorola devices do come in this one single app. You also have the ability to customize quite a lot of things, so you can access your layout, your wallpaper, along with certain other things including styles and icons, etc. from this app. So you do get quite a lot of customization, and you can have a completely different experience, albeit running completely stock Android. Now, Motorola has chosen the Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G chipset. This does have the 5G chip on board. It is built on the 8 nanometer process. It has 2.2 GHz Kryo cores along with 6 1.8 GHz Kryo cores along with the Adreno 619 GPU. The phone has 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of onboard storage, and you can pop in a micro SD card up to 1 TB whenever you can find one of those. The phone weighs in at about 212 grams, and we found that to be more or less accurate. The phone also has a massive 5000 mAh battery and support for 20-watt turbo power charging. Like I said, the power brick is included with fast charging capabilities inside the box. The phone also has IP52 water protection, so it is resistant to rain as well as will repel things like sweat, etc. If you manage to spill a drink on it, you will be safe more or less. So that is a good feature to have in a phone in this price bracket. Now let's talk about the main camera. We found that some of the camera samples that we took were really impressive, especially the night vision camera. The camera app also has a lot of customized options as well. You have the ability to shoot with spot color, not only photographs but also video, and you do have some interesting features that include a smile capture, wherein which whenever you smile it'll automatically click a picture. This can come in handy for taking selfies as well. Overall, some of the samples that we took from the camera were pretty impressive, and we are looking forward to testing this device in depth in a future video. For now, it seems that Motorola is targeting a quite interesting price segment, and this definitely is the cheapest 5G phone available in the market today. So if you're somebody who's investing today and wants a sort of future-ready phone, the Moto G 5G is definitely one of those, with the ability to offer you 5G today without you worrying about it later on. And if you're looking in this price bracket, this is definitely looking like a compelling option, but do stay tuned for our full review of the Moto G 5G. If you guys have any particular questions or queries about the device, do let us know in the comment section below. If you haven't, then take a moment to hit that subscribe button, along with the bell notification icon with all notifications turned on, so that you get notified each time iGyan uploads a new video. This has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.